Hello everyone. Today I want to make a video regarding to one of the legendary content for District Union area, because I think it's one of the easiest legendary content we can have. Not only because of all the loot's quality in legendary level, it's way better than heroic and challenging, but also I want to make a detailed guide to those not only beginners but also the players who just finished the final mission and who just come to the end game. I was trying to search some detailed guide in the YouTube, but I think that only like few of them really did it clearly. That's why I feel like I want to make detailed videos within 10 or 15 minutes to show you guys how did I complete the legendary content with the random matchmaking with my teammates. Of course, you will have to have a certain build to do that, but this video is not about the build, so I will show you all the tricky part and all the part we should be pay attention to District Union when you are doing the legendary difficulty. Now let's get to our video. So for the first part, I always start with the top of the truck. As you can see, I play my skills here and then use my skill to clear out the first wave of enemies. So after you and your teammates clear out the first wave, second wave is dropping from the chopper. There are several controllers in this chopper. Yeah, just play it safe using your skills or your DPS build to wipe out all the controllers. Now the third wave is a little bit tricky. It's dropping from the chopper as well. Our total 2 heavy tank. So instead of the healing hive in their backpack for White Tusk tank, they have Stinger hive. So both their machine guns and their Stinger hive has a real high DPS, so they can do pretty much a lot of damage to you and your teammates. So as you can see, like one of my teammates was knocked down by this tank. Just be patient, use your skill or your DPS build to kill those 2 tank first, and then after you kill those 2 tank, the rest of the enemies will be much more easy. I think after this it's just 2 snipers, 1 or 2 snipers. Yeah, so after you kill the snipers, you should be able to see the get to the next area, and then you complete the first part. For the second part, they will have a lot of medic and supporters. Make sure to focus on the healing box and the medic to clear out the wave. In the second wave, they will have 3 heavy tank. Their Stinger hive and their machine guns sometimes will be a problem to you and your teammates. Focus on them first. After you clear out those 3 tanks, you should be able, the rest of the enemies to be easy for you to knock them down. Basically after this, we'll complete the second part of this mission. For the next area, once you open the door, focus on the controller first. After you killing the controllers, there's 3 snipers. They can do a lot of damage to you. After you killing the sniper, march into the next area, where you can see there's plenty of controllers with their drones. They're basically rushing towards you and your team. Focus on the controllers, and after you clear out the controllers, basically you complete this part. For next area, it's actually quite easy. There's only total 2 dogs guarding the next area. So before going to there, I just switched to one of my skill to Jammer Pass. I would suggest you to do that too, because using Jammer Pass can do a lot of damage to dogs. Yeah, there's a yellow one and the purple one. So after you kill those 2 dogs, you should be able to go into the next area. For the next area, once you open the door, place your skills first and then let 1 or 2 teammates to go to the trigger point. And then there's total 3 or 4 controllers and 1 heavy tank. Yeah, it should be you team to clear out the wave. Just watch out for the stinger from the tank. For the next area, once you open the door, there's total 3 wave of enemy. The first and second wave has a lot of supporters and so make sure targeting on their healing box. The third wave will have a heavy tank. For this area, I suggest using a DPS build or a good skill build, otherwise they will just keep healing. Yeah, it's quite annoying sometimes. As you can see, this is a heavy tank. Make sure to focus him. So after killing him, the rest of the enemy should be easier to clear out. The next area, once you open the door, there will be a lot of controllers and snipers. Make sure to clear out the controller first. So the second wave will have 3 heavy tank. What we did was, after we clear out the first wave, as you can see, once we saw the second wave, 3 heavy tank, we decided to retreat to the previous room. That way it's easier for us to targeting on the heavy tank first. You can see we're all retreating. For the next part is quite easy. They only have 1 supporter and a couple of red and purple enemies. So your team and you should be able to clear it out quite easily. For next area, our team go to the top floor together without shooting anyone. This method is efficient but also risky. As you can see, we drag a lot of attention from the enemy first. Once you go to the top floor, place your skills there and try to clear out the first wave. After you clear out the first wave, you can see there's tanks coming from the top floor as well. Focus on the tank first, otherwise they will do you a lot of damage. As you can see in the video, our team barely makes it, but eventually we were able to revive everyone and kill the tanks and clear out the waves. Yeah, so I forgot to do the recording for this area, but it's also one of the difficult area, I think. They have a lot of controllers and drones, so make sure you have one of the skill as Jammer Pass, so that will help you to clear out the waves. Once you clear out this part, the next area would be the final part before the final boss. For this area, it totally has 3 waves. The first wave have 2 waves. The second wave has a bunch of controllers, and the final wave has 2 heavy tanks. Since this is a small room, you probably want a healer box to help you to clear out the wave. And yes, this is the final area before the boss showing up. There's total 3 waves, basically just a bunch of yellow and purple enemy. I believe your team should be able to clear it out easily. This boss is really tanky. If you can see, his backpack can do damage to the person who are close to the boss. So for this part, I would suggest you have 1 tank, lure the boss, drag his attention, and the rest of the 3 teammates focus on his backpack. After you take down his backpack, then you can damage the boss itself. Otherwise, it's just too tanky. I would say this is the most tanky boss in Division 2. Don't rush it and take your time and be patient. I think eventually your team should be able to get him. So once his backpack is down, focus on his head. Just like you see in the video, we were able to take down him. And that's it for the gameplay. I would also like to show you the first bighorn I get. It was actually dropped from one of the teammates when we were doing this run. I just feel really lucky, so that's why I want to show you guys. I'm probably gonna make another 2 videos for Capitol Building and the Roosevelt Island. Please feel free to leave comments below, and also let me know how you think about the video. I believe that's it, and thank you for watching.